Today we're going to record with Juan Carlos. This episode is going to be about mistakes that we tend to make when we are dating our first girlfriend. So this is going to be embarrassing, I believe, for both of us because we're going to share many things that, I don't know, record this and upload it to YouTube is kind of painful, but at the same time, we are trying to provide some experience, some know-how for new generations. So, okay, you can start.
Okay, it's true that this is going to be an awkward episode today. So I think that most men are trying not to mess up, to not fuck their first girlfriend with their first girlfriend, with their first relationship. How, I know, in my case, I had, I only had like two girlfriends in my entire life. I'm 30 years old and I only have two
That's
girlfriends.
romantic. That sounds romantic.
Yeah. And well, with my first girlfriend, I was like, okay, I'm not going to fuck this up. I have to be like 100% focused to her. So how did I mess up? Well, I was dating her like 2 or 3 times per week, and every time that we see each other, we were like eating something, junk food, some shit that we went to eat.
But by the way, how did you split the budget? You were like 50-50 paying, or you were paying the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay, that helps something. Okay.
I mean, when you're in a relationship and you know the person, it's obviously that you're going to spend like 50-50, right? Or well, maybe sometimes you're going to take her out and you're going to pay the bill, and the next time she's going to pay the bill. It's equality. It's something that you have to talk about. But well, when we were together, we usually like eat burgers, pizza, and sushi, makis. That was like every week we were eating that shit. It's delicious. I'm gonna.
But kind of expensive, right? If you're going 3 times per week. I mean, how old were you?
We were 25, 26.
Still
like
expensive.
5 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, both we were working, so we had money, but it's not just about the money. It's the health.
Yeah, the love
You
handles.
we in my case, I looked in the mirror and I was like looking like shit. And I said, I wasn't like that. I mean, when I was single, I wasn't this fat. Okay? Where these love handles come from?
Yeah.
And I remember, okay, we eat sushi, we eat burgers, we eat pizza, we eat some shit. That's that's like some kind of things that maybe younger people have to evaluate.
Yeah.
Okay, you can go to eat with your girlfriend maybe 1 or 2 per week, and not some junk food. Maybe go to I know, maybe you can cook together in your girlfriend's house or in your own house, or maybe you can go to.
That is a classic move, by the way. After some years, you realize that is the best strategy. It's like just prepare something at home, and with that, you're bringing the woman to your house. So it's like there's a high chance that you are not going to go to the movies later because you already ate, So
Exactly.
you're relaxed.
And you know what? It's romantic. Well, it's romantic because it sums you some points. Because the girl is going to think, oh, how romantic! He's going to cook at me. Okay, whatever you cook, maybe you cooking like tuna, or you're going to fry chicken.
Yeah.
She doesn't care. She only thinks, okay, she's cooking something for me that he's cute.
Yeah.
And also one other common mistake is that you have to celebrate like every month that you are together. I know you understand.
Yes. It's like each time that it's not a birthday. It's like a month day, something like that. Yeah, it's embarrassing.
It's like a ritual you have to do every month. Yeah. Well, I tend to. Well, we tend to go to a different restaurant when we were on our month, and well, not some expensive, but you have to pay to eat, right?
Yes.
So maybe you okay, you if you want to celebrate, you can do it, but maybe not every month. Maybe okay, the first month that you are together, okay, and maybe the 6 month and maybe the
Yes.
year, yeah, those kind of years, those kind of days, you can celebrate. And well, obviously your birthday, her birthday, you're going to do
Should be
something together.
exponential, right? Should be exponential. You start with one
Yeah,
month, 1 year, and then every 10 years we can do something.
yeah,
But
yeah,
for
yeah,
real.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Because well, you have to save money. So, uh, okay, what are things that women say? Okay, I'm talking about me. What about yourself? I think you have
Okay,
girlfriends. So what do you?
I have something similar. It's like when she has a shitty diet and she asks you to eat with her. So, for example, I remember I used to date a woman. She loved going to the movies. So she all the time was eating popcorn. The popcorn all the time.
Okay.
I never ate that shit, but she asked me, please, let's do it. So I was eating. My love handles started to grow. And then she was complaining, hey, you're getting fat. You know what is that? So, I mean, she was bullying me for something that I was encouraged by her. So you can see the thing, but if I have to mention a mistake, I believe when we are younger, we tend to start relationships just because we want to have sex many times.
Yeah, yeah, it's exactly. I think when, well, younger people think that, okay, I'm going to have a girlfriend, I'm going to have sex every day. So I'm going to do things that she want me to do. But it's like a stupid thing. I mean, uh, something similar happened to myself. I mean, I was in that relationship and I started my gym. So I started my gym and I started to eat healthy, me. But I talked to her. I said, "Okay, I'm going to start eating healthy. Okay, we can keep dating, but I'm going to eat more healthy." Okay, she said, "Okay, it's not a problem." So when we were in a restaurant and I tried to order the healthy thing, like maybe chicken or salad or something like that, she ordered like the shitty thing, a burger or maybe pasta. Okay, and she felt terrible and bad because I was eating healthy and she was eating garbage.
Yeah.
So she was like telling me, "Hey, why are you eating healthy and I'm eating this?" I mean, you should eat what I'm eating, right? Because we are dating, we're in a nice place. And I was like, "Okay, you know that I started a gym. I'm trying to eat healthy, and nobody nobody told you that you have to order this. I mean, you could order like something healthier. You could order what I ordered. I mean, it's not like a it's not like a big issue here." And then she started starting a fight, like a stupid
That's
fight
a way
because
of manipulation, by the way. You
yeah,
know that's the
yeah,
classical thing. It's like they try to play victim. So now it's like, oh, I
yeah,
need to save the situation. But she
exactly.
was the one who
It,
started the whole
yeah,
thing.
exactly. And you, for being a man, you have to think, okay, I'm not playing this shit. I have to apologize. And you have to apologize for something that you didn't do.
Yeah.
And that's yeah. Greetings for my ex-girlfriend. Okay, hope you're not seeing this. Oh, you're not seeing this.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Well. Other thing that it's happened to me. It's like when you're in a relationship, you always like every time you see your girlfriend wants to have sex, and it's not bad. But maybe sometimes the other person are going to think, okay, he's looking for me to only have sex. He doesn't want me. He doesn't care about me. He only wants
Like a
sex.
pussy pocket.
Yeah,
Like a
yeah, something
pussy
like that.
pocket. Fine.
Yeah, something like that. And maybe you have to, well, younger people have to balance things, right? I mean, if you are with the person, it's because you like her, and you care about her. It's not always about sex. I mean, the sex is going to come along. You're not going to seek, but if you are going to the person, you're having fun with the person. Think like she's like a human being. She's like a person too. She has feelings. She want to have fun. She wants to spend time with you. So maybe not. not think about sex all the time. I mean, think about that you are going to have a good time with your girlfriend, and maybe you're going to have sex, maybe not, but the sex is going to come along. That's why you're
Yeah.
together.
Yes. And also, one mistake that we made is that we try to have a lot of frequency, like a lot of sex every day if we can. And there is
Yeah.
a moment that you get tired of her and she gets tired of you. And then it's harder because when you lose the taste of sex, now you need to spend more money because you need to go to fancy places, you need to do things that are exotic because now
Yeah.
you don't have your basic tool that was just having the horizontal time.
Yeah. It happens when you have like more than 3 times or 4 times away with your girlfriend, right? I mean, it's good in a amount of time, but I think maybe in a long time it's going to, well, you're going to get bored with her. So, um,
Some
like I
people
said,
say
no,
that cheating helps for that. Some people say that
yeah,
having like an extra relationship, like a parallel relationship, helps with that. I don't know. It's not my case,
no,
Like we are good people, so we don't know that. But maybe someone can talk about that experience.
no, it's not my case neither. I mean, I know communication is important, right? So if you communicate with your girlfriend and tell her, oh, I want to have like maybe sex with other women, can you allow it? We're going to only have sex. We're not. I'm not going to date her. Only sex. And if she's like a free person, a liberal person, if she accepts, okay, you can have sex, and
You can
maybe
tell
she can
her
have sex with
we are going to record it, so we are not kissing each other. It's just sex, just
yeah,
called
yeah,
sex all the
says,
time.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. She's going to lay on the bed and going
yeah,
to play. Only that.
yeah. No,
Yeah.
no visual contact, no eye contact,
No,
no verbal communication, nothing.
no, no. We are in pandemic. We are
Yeah,
COVID. No, no touching. No touching.
yeah,
Yeah. So communication is important. I mean, you have to tell her what you want, what you like, what you don't like about her, and she's going to thank you about that. That you are going to be talkative. You're going to be communicating with her, um, because women like to talk a lot. She like to express her feelings. She like to talk about her day. So you have to like tell her like how was your day at work, how was your day in school, in college, how was your day at home. You have to be like really um you have to have a lot of conversation with her because women know that if you are like, okay, we're going to meet, we have to have sex, we're going to eat, and you're not like show interested, the girl is going to get bored and she's going to end to break up with you.
yes, that's going to happen. And something that I realize is the more time you spend together, the higher chance that you have to initiate a fight or something, because there is a moment that you run out of topics if you are too much time with the same person. So that's why you want variety. And also, by the way, I think we can mention the texting thing. A huge mistake that we guys made when we are starting the relationship is we are texting all the time. So every 5 minutes, they say, "How are you doing? Hey, what are you doing now?" So
Yeah,
by the time that you get together in real life, in a restaurant, or maybe you go to her house, you don't have topics to talk about. Or if you're talking, it's like she feels more of the same because you never broke the
the
communication.
conversation. Yeah, yeah, yeah. One mistake that I have with my old girlfriend. Greetings again.
Uh,
Okay, we were both working, but sometimes she was bored or she wasn't like doing something, and she was always like texting me and telling me, "Hey, what are you doing? How are you doing? What's your day doing?" Sometimes I answer her, sometimes not. And when I didn't reply, she asked me, "Hey, what are you doing?" She keeps like the conversation going, right? So sometimes where we meet in a restaurant or in a park or somewhere else, there aren't so many topics to talk because we talk in the cell phone. So one thing you need to do is if you're doing a task, if you're doing your job, you're studying, just focus on that. You're going to reply to your girlfriend later.
yeah.
I mean, sometimes she's going to think, okay, what is he doing? Why is he didn't reply me? Is he seeing someone else? He like cheating on me? Yeah,
Yes,
sometimes women are
yes.
not everyone.
Yeah.
Sometimes the toxic ones things that.
It's also how
So
you educate them since the beginning. Because see, if you start making your own space since the beginning, she will understand that you're a busy person. But I believe when she get it twisted is when at the beginning you were texting fast, you were replying fast, but then suddenly with the time you are delaying, so oh, now he's losing the love.
yeah, exactly. And what you need to do is when you start like going out with a person, um, she needs to know that you are not replying fast. Okay,
Yeah.
that you have your time, you have your space. And even when you are like together, she knows that you are having your own time, you are a busy person, you're a busy man, so you are not to reply like in instant.
Yeah.
And she's not going to she's not going to be mad at you, she's not going to make a fight with you because she knows that you're a busy man, and it gets her more like how do I say it? It gets her more to like you.
Yeah.
It gets her more to have a mystery in your life. Always be mysterious. Don't
Yeah.
reply fast.
Yeah, that's a big thing that many guys, especially when we want to impress the woman at the beginning, we start giving too much information. So
Yeah,
there is a moment when she start dating you that okay, that's it. I already know everything of this guy.
yeah,
Another mistake that I wanted to mention is it's a huge mistake is introducing her to your friends too fast, because if you are dating a woman, you cannot introduce her to your circle of friends from school and university in the first month, because you don't know if you are going to keep dating her. And by the way, if she's kind of a shitty person, when you break up with her, she will start banging the rest of your friends. So I can tell you by experience. I have, well, I don't want to mention names, but but in my university we all share girlfriends. So it's like there is a
Oh,
moment that you realize that it's better to sometimes keep distance until you are sure that that is the person.
yeah. Well, in my case, oh, okay. Right now, we talk about like some of our friends know that we have that we are together. I mean, it's not something like we made it public, okay? But we are not like in a hurry to present our friends, right?
Yeah,
To present your best friend to your girlfriend. I mean, it's not like I think that it's not something necessary in the moment, right?
yeah.
Maybe to in the future when like you have like a meeting or you have a party and your friend tell you, "Hey, bring your girlfriend. Hey, bring your boyfriend." Okay, okay, it's a good opportunity to meet, but take like your girlfriend in the first meeting in the first month or 2 months. I think it's a little hurry. It's a little hurry for you to meet your friends, her friends.
By the way,
And
traveling is also another thing that people rush too much in the process. It's like I know many people, they are dating together 1 month, sometimes even less, and they are thinking about traveling, buying tickets. So that is like an anchor that they are putting in their self, because you don't know if you're going to continue dating the person.
yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not a bad thing thinking to travel with a person if you are dating. Okay, you can think about dating in the future. I mean, travel in the future. It's not a big deal. It's a deal if you are not together and you travel. Okay,
Yeah,
that's a big deal because you don't know if you're going to be with a person. So make a travel. It's like a gambit.
yeah.
Like you don't know if you're going to be with a person in the future, and it's worse if you pay for the travel.
Of course.
If you pay all. I mean, it's a huge mistake. You don't have to do that. Maybe it's like if it's a travel here in the country, like one full day, maybe here in well, I don't know, place. There's
Yeah,
a lot of of full days,
yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
full days. I mean, it's not a bad thing
It's
because
a little
it doesn't
trip.
cost you a lot.
That is kind
Yeah,
of a little trip.
yeah. It doesn't cost you a lot of money. But if you, I know, if you buy like a Euro trip or a trip to United States or other country, I mean, don't be an
And
idiot,
there
right?
are many women that are smart and they know how to trigger the man.
Yeah,
Because what they do sometimes is they create the scenario. It's like suddenly there is something, oh, check, this couple is traveling or something like that. So now the man, oh, I need to buy some tickets, because he doesn't want to feel short. And that is the strategy. So many women, why they want to date a guy? Because they want free food in the restaurant, they want content for their social media, and they want to travel.
There's a big filter that you can do, that many men can do. Many men are usually the one who pay the bills, right? Okay, you go to a bar, you go to a restaurant, the bill come, and you have to pay. You give your credit card, you get the money, you pay, and okay, if you are going if you going to have sex with a girl, okay, that's cool. If not, you spend that money for nothing. Okay, one filter that you can do, it's um when a bill come, if the girl shows some interest that she's going to pay like the whole bill, or she's going to pay her part 50-50, okay, that's when you know that this girl is it's have a value, have a value to be maybe your girlfriend, or maybe to start dating her. That's like a big filter that I apply when I was dating, okay, if she doesn't have
the attempt, the attempt of paying,
the attempt of paying, or something like that, or tell me, okay, don't worry, I'm going to pay for my part. Okay, that's like a big no. That's like a big no. So stop seeing this kind of woman.
But also we need to consider the age gap that you have, because let's say that you are 30, for example, in my case, 33. If I'm dating a 20 years old woman, most of the time I'm going to pay, because she doesn't have a job first,
Okay.
Second is we'll be obscene if I make her pay. But I got your point. If it's someone that is 27, 28, already got a job, and is not willing even to pay the chicha, or the fucking Coca-Cola. Okay, in that case, yes, it's at least put something.
It's something.
The taxi, at least the fucking taxi pay a taxi. Yeah.
Or the micro, or the bus. Yeah. Something. Put something. Because now women with 20 or 21 years old, they are working. Okay, not maybe a real job. Maybe they are getting money in online jobs or TikTok. I don't know if you can make money in TikTok. Maybe that's another topic. I don't know.
Yeah.
But maybe when you're in a conversation with a girl, it's always the topic of what do you do of your life? What if you have a job? If you don't have a job? Okay, if the girl told you, okay, I don't have a job, or I quit my job, or I got fired. Okay, so you know that, okay, maybe she's not going to pay the bill. That maybe she doesn't have money. Okay, I'm going to pay the bill. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
You have to date someone who has values, who have interested in invest with you too. Because if you invest all of your time, all of your money with a girl that is not going to show some interest, is not going to invest the same way that you do. It's not that's a big no.
Yeah, she needs to put something. So, for example, let's say that she's poor. Let's say she's the 20 years old that I mentioned. So, at least she need to, let's say, she need to go to your place. I mean, she need to put time or something, because if you're going to put the money, you're going to pick her up and do everything. She's not moving a finger. Now she doesn't value the relationship. Another mistake that I just remember is sharing with your girlfriend your sex count, the number of girlfriends that you had before, so telling her, oh, I because they ask many times, they ask, and we tend to exaggerate, oh yeah, we bang 359, and they always are going to answer between 2 and 3. That's their trick. They always answer between 2 and 3 because that's something that you can believe, but we know that the count is higher.
Yeah. The trick is, okay, the number they say, add 10 or 20 more. 10, 15 more. Yeah. It's okay. And one thing is, they usually never ask me if we don't take the conversation in the table. But when I say the number, sometimes they feel, oh, okay, that's a great number, or but they don't like they don't feel like how you say they don't feel offended. I mean, if you have like been dating with a lot of girls, she's going to show some interest because okay, she has been with he has been with with other girls with a lot of girls, so maybe he has some interest. Maybe he has like something that other girls find him a value, find him interesting.
Yeah.
So I want to know. So you
Where is
create
the
like
value? Show me the
yeah,
value. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, something like that. Other thing, another mistake is that in every month that you're together, you have to buy a present. You have to buy something. You have to buy, I don't know, roses, flowers, or chocolates, or how you say, or fluffy toys. You
Yeah.
have to buy something. What I used to do when we were with my previous girlfriend is like she like these kind of flowers, these roses. So every time we had like we were in a month or maybe every 2 months later, I have to get her like roses because she like her a lot. Roses, flowers cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay? So when I see that I was like spending a lot of money, I went to a park, I pick up two two roses and I give it to her, and I show her my love
Yeah.
uh, with that. But it's something that you have to like to talk with your partner, like so. You have to show okay. I don't like to celebrate every month. I only celebrate like in special occasions. Um, you have to be like I previously said, you have to be really talkative with her. You have to communicate what you like, what you don't like. How do you want to manage the relationship?
Yeah. Also, it's about how do you meet the person? Because many times, I mean, used to in my case, I used to meet the women on parties or on clubs, you know. So most, I mean, you can find good people there. We are not saying that, no, but there is a
Yeah,
high chance that it's not going to be the best quality of person. Then you realize, oh, it's better to find people that are in your more or less, let's say, like people who go to the gym, people who are doing something important in their life.
yeah, yeah. People told me too that you don't like you're not going to be dating with girls of the club or girls like go to parties or to concerts because that's like bad girls that want to spend your money. But you can meet that same girls in the gym
Yeah.
or maybe other places. So
You know,
it's
you
the
know
same.
she goes to the club.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same. It's the same girl. So
Yeah.
that's why you have to apply these filters. You have to
Yeah.
know the girl. Think that if she's going to is she going to be like a good girl with you? If she's going to like have um, have your own thoughts because people say that you have to focus on yourself and girls is it's like the cherry of the top of your ice
Yeah.
cream. Yeah, you are like the ice cream and girls is like the cherry on top. Is the yeah, it's like the cherry on top. She's like a complement of your life. She's like a
You
complement.
know, now that you mentioned that, also made me remember another mistake, that is stressing too much about what you're going to do at the end of the week, in the weekend, because it's like I have seen that with many friends. It's like they take all the responsibility of what we're going to do, so they need to plan. So they, oh, what are we going to do now? And they don't want to tell the girlfriend we don't have plans, so they are
Yeah,
stressing out all the time about that.
yeah. One thing that you could do, it's like what I'm doing with my girlfriend. We write like 50 things that we would like to do. Okay,
Oh, that's
so
romantic.
we write it. And when we don't have like something to do or we don't know what to do, we check this list. And if it's something that it's possible to do like in the weekend, we do it. And we are not getting bored because we know that we know what to do.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's the same thing. Depends on the girls. Some girls like to go to the park and walk and talk, have like an ice cream, and it's cool. but other girls want to like go to
Let's go to Dubai.
yeah, go to expensive places, go to the mall, go to always like buy
If
things
you
always
see
like
Yoki Plaza in that list, okay, maybe she's not the best option that I can check in my life. You know, I want to wrap up this conversation because we already give a lot of information for the new guys, for the virgin guys. So before we wrap this up, do you want to share your social media something?
yeah, I'm on Instagram with juanca.vallejosv. I'm just a normal guy living a normal day in this, just like Balta said, Jerusalem,
Jerusalem, yeah.
Jerusalem here in this country. Um, One last thing that I have to repeat: always focus on yourself.
Yeah,
Go to the gym, study, read, um, listen to podcasts, invest in yourself, invest
yeah,
your money. Because even if you have like a good girlfriend or bad girlfriend, always think of yourself first. Then the girls are going to come along.
yeah,
When you see that you are like a different person, you have like a focus, you have visions, you have a mission, girls are going to come. So don't go rushing, looking for girls. Don't be like desperate.
yeah,
That's the key. Don't be desperate. Girls
yeah.
are always coming to you.
Exactly. There is no secret. There is no magical phrase that is going to convince the woman. It's just the value at the end of the day and how you show
Yeah,
the value. I want to thank
and
you for.
and women. Sorry to interrupt. Um, women are very selective. When they see that, okay, this guy have a value. Okay, this guy is going to the gym. This guy is eating healthy. When you show like your real life, not like a fancy life on your the social media, she's going to come to you.
Yeah.
So you have to always invest in yourself.
Yeah, that was nice to share with the people. So, okay, if you want to follow this podcast, remember Google Podcast, Spotify, you will find me with my nickname Uncle Balta. If you want to practice English, you can go to inglesparacholos.com or inglesparacholos.com so you can understand clearly. And if you want me and Juan Carlos to talk about more topics, you can leave it in the comments section. So, thank you, Juan Carlos. Gracias.
Okay, thank you,
Gracias,
Jose.
hermano. Suerte.